Alright, back again with EA Machaka, turn 38. New dire portent goes up. Omniscience. Alright, so we got Eyes of God. And alright, and my scout gets found again, so we can see what his formation is. Big block. Oh, lots of chaff. Okay, and just a few sacreds. This looks like a PD dump. Was that 37 PD then? Is that what that is? I don't know. And then not a whole lot of guys patrolling. Looks like he's just tired of seeing my scout. So collecting my army again. Recruiting a new front line. I'm also getting a new Lion Queen, since I'm down to just one. Because I lost that one earlier. So I finally feel like I have a couple of turns to get a new one. I do have my Pretender, but since he's kind of charging in, there's probably a good chance he dies. So kind of want to get like a backup Flaming Arrows caster as well. And then just to talk about Eyes of God really quick. So the person who casts it, the Roost player, he ends up posting all of the graphs. And what happens is I discover that my research is bottom 2, which is pretty predictable considering it's, even when most of my mages are home, I'm only getting a couple hundred points. And I've been having to constantly bring them out of the lab to fight. But one of the things I do learn is Tianqi's top 5 in research. So while I've seen Hell and I've seen big elemental spam, I think this is when I figure out that Tianqi's really got some stuff he hasn't shown yet. Like he might be close to, I think on the graph it was something like 3 times the amount of research I had. So looking at this, I'm starting to wonder if maybe he has a 6 or a 7 in something. So I'm starting to get a little bit worried, especially like a big archery counter. You know, something like Storm or Mist or Arrowfend is really what I'm looking for, because then all my pygmies don't do much. So, but until then, I've got my trick and I'm going to stick to it. So frontline and more pygmies it is. And then I've got my mages. So I've built up another decent gem bank. So yeah, pretty nice. But not much has happened aside from that global getting cast. So I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and I guess another thing that we learned is Pangea is #1 by a mile in provinces. So maybe he's got his whole column, or like three nations in his column. But another consistent top 5 is Femoria, who is winning his war with Miklin pretty handily, at least from what he's told me. So this is starting to give me some hope. If I can survive another big battle or 2, maybe I can fend off Tianqi and reconquer at least these 2. That'd be kind of nice. Well, Femoria eats Tianqi, and then maybe I can try to survive Femoria or something. But I don't know. It seems like a decent opportunity to try and retake some lands. I've at least got the nap 3 with Femoria, so I'd have some time to prepare. And maybe I could sneak in enchantment 6. I don't know. In the amount of time it took TNG to die, maybe I could get that. And then maybe set up some sort of rigor mortis trap. I still don't have a death 4 though. Which I think you need a death 4 to be able to cast it because it's 300 fatigue. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, so kind of a bland turn except for all the graphs coming out. But I'll see you in turn 39.